Puppies found frozen solid, but the vet's discovery will leave you in tears. The biting wind howled through the deserted streets of Willow Creek, Alaska, a small town huddled against the unforgiving grip of winter. The temperature, a bone-chilling -22 degrees Fahrenheit, had driven most residents indoors, their homes offering a refuge from the icy blast that swept across the frozen landscape. Dr. Emily Winters, the town's veterinarian, braved the elements, her thick parka zipped tight, her fur-lined boots crunching on the snow-covered sidewalk. She was on her way to the clinic, her heart heavy with the knowledge that this frigid weather often brought with it a wave of animal emergencies. As she rounded a corner, a sight that made her blood run cold stopped her in her tracks. A cardboard box, discarded carelessly beside a snowdrift, seemed to pulsate with a faint movement, a subtle tremor that defied the stillness of the frozen landscape. Emily, her curiosity piqued, cautiously approached the box, her gloved hands brushing away the layer of frost that clung to its surface. She peered inside, her breath catching in her throat, her heart pounding with a mix of horror and disbelief. Nestled within the confines of the box, huddled together for warmth, were 5 tiny puppies, their bodies rigid with cold, their fur coated in a layer of ice, their breaths barely perceptible wisps in the frigid air. They were abandoned, discarded like unwanted toys, left to face the unforgiving elements, their chances of survival slim in this frozen wasteland. Emily, her heart aching for the helpless creatures, gently lifted them from the box, their tiny bodies stiff and lifeless in her arms. She rushed towards the clinic, her footsteps crunching on the frozen ground, her mind racing with a mix of anger at the heartless abandonment and a desperate determination to save these innocent lives. She burst through the clinic doors, her voice filled with urgency as she called out to her assistant. "Sarah, Sarah, we have an emergency," she exclaimed, her breath forming frosty plumes in the warm air of the clinic. Sarah, a kind-hearted woman with a love for animals that mirrored Emily's own, rushed to her side, her eyes widening in horror as she saw the frozen puppies in Emily's arms. Together, they sprang into action, their movements fueled by a shared sense of urgency and a deep compassion for the helpless creatures. They placed the puppies on a heated examination table, their tiny bodies a stark contrast to the sterile environment. Emily, her experienced hands working quickly, assessed their condition, her heart sinking with each shallow breath, each faint heartbeat, each sign of life teetering on the brink of extinction. They wrapped the puppies in warm blankets, their touch gentle, their voices soothing as they whispered words of encouragement and hope. They administered warm intravenous fluids, their desperate attempts to revive the frozen creatures a race against time, a battle against the unforgiving grip of the Arctic cold. And as the hours passed, the clinic transformed into a makeshift intensive care unit, the air filled with the beeping of monitors, the hushed whispers of the medical team, and the silent prayers of those who had gathered, their hearts united in a collective hope for a miracle. The clinic, usually a place of healing and comfort, was now filled with a tense atmosphere of uncertainty. Emily and Sarah worked tirelessly, their movements a blur of practiced efficiency, their voices hushed as they monitored the puppies' vital signs, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that each tiny life hung precariously in the balance. They administered oxygen, their gentle breaths mingling with the faint puffs from the puppies' tiny nostrils. They wrapped them in warm blankets, their touch a comforting reassurance against the lingering chill that clung to their fragile bodies. And they whispered words of encouragement, their voices carrying a mix of hope and a desperate plea for survival. Hours passed, the clock ticking relentlessly, each minute a victory against the odds, each breath a testament to the puppies' tenacious grip on life. One by one, the puppies began to stir, their whimpers growing stronger, their bodies trembling with a renewed energy. Emily and Sarah, their faces etched with exhaustion but their eyes shining with a glimmer of hope, exchanged relieved smiles. They had won the first battle against the unforgiving cold, but the war for survival was far from over. They continued their vigilant care, monitoring the puppies' every move, their hearts aching for the trauma they had endured, their determination to nurture them back to health unwavering. They fed them warm milk replacer, their tiny mouths eagerly suckling, their bodies gaining strength with each drop. They cleaned their fur, removing the remnants of ice and dirt, their touch gentle, their voices soothing as they whispered words of comfort and reassurance. And they watched over them with a maternal devotion, their presence a constant source of warmth and security in the sterile environment of the clinic. As the days passed, the puppies, their bodies slowly regaining their warmth and vitality, began to explore their surroundings, their clumsy movements and playful nips a testament to their resilience and their innate zest for life. Emily and Sarah, their hearts filled with a growing affection for these tiny survivors, named them Hope, Faith, Joy, Grace, and Lucky, each name a reflection of the miracle they represented. But amidst the joy and relief, a lingering question remained unanswered. Who had abandoned these innocent creatures to such a cruel fate? Emily, her heart filled with anger and a sense of injustice, vowed to find the culprit. Her determination fueled by her love for animals and her unwavering belief in the power of compassion. She contacted the local authorities, her voice firm and resolute as she reported the incident, her words carrying the weight of responsibility and a plea for justice. The police, touched by her compassion and the puppy's plight, launched an investigation, their determination to find those responsible echoing Emily's own. And as the puppies continued their journey of recovery, their playful antics filling the clinic with a renewed sense of hope, the community of Willow Creek rallied around them, their collective heart warmed by the story of survival and the unwavering dedication of those who had refused to let them perish in the unforgiving cold. The investigation into the abandoned puppies led the police to a nearby trailer park, a collection of weathered mobile homes clustered at the edge of town. They traced the discarded box to a young woman named Maggie, her face etched with hardship, her eyes filled with a mix of shame and desperation. Maggie, a single mother struggling to make ends meet, confessed to abandoning the puppies, her voice cracking with a mixture of guilt and regret. She explained that she had found herself overwhelmed by the responsibility of caring for the unexpected litter. Her meager resources stretched thin, her ability to provide for her own children compromised. She had made a desperate choice, a choice she now regretted with every fiber of her being. She had hoped that someone would find the puppies, that they would be given a chance at a life she couldn't provide. The police, though sympathetic to her plight, explained the severity of her actions, the potential consequences of abandoning helpless animals to the harsh elements. They offered her resources, information about local shelters and adoption programs, a lifeline in the face of her despair. Maggie, her tears flowing freely, expressed her gratitude, her voice filled with a newfound determination to make amends. She visited the clinic, her eyes filled with remorse as she gazed at the puppies, their playful antics a stark contrast to the fate she had condemned them to. She thanked Emily and Sarah profusely, her words a testament to her regret and her appreciation for their compassion. She offered to help with their care, her desire to contribute to their recovery a small step towards redemption. Emily and Sarah, their hearts touched by Maggie's sincerity, welcomed her assistance, their shared love for animals bridging the gap between judgment and understanding. They taught her how to feed and care for the puppies, their guidance a gentle reminder of the responsibility that came with pet ownership. Maggie, her heart filled with a newfound appreciation for the fragility of life and the power of compassion, embraced her role as a caregiver, her presence at the clinic a testament to her desire to make amends. She would often spend hours playing with the puppies, their joyful yelps and playful nips a balm for her wounded spirit. And as the puppies thrived under their collective care, their playful antics filling the clinic with a renewed sense of hope, the community of Willow Creek rallied around them, their shared experience forging a bond of compassion and understanding, a reminder that even in the face of hardship and despair, the human spirit, like the tenacious will of these tiny creatures, could find a way to heal and overcome. The story of the abandoned puppies, their miraculous survival, and Maggie's remorse touched the hearts of the Willow Creek community. News of their plight spread through the town like wildfire, igniting a wave of compassion and support. Residents flocked to the clinic, bearing gifts of blankets, toys, and homemade treats for the puppies. They offered their time, volunteering to help with feedings, cleaning, and socializing the growing pups. The clinic, once a quiet haven for injured animals, was now abuzz with activity, a testament to the community's collective desire to nurture these vulnerable creatures back to health. Emily and Sarah, overwhelmed by the outpouring of support, found themselves leading a team of dedicated volunteers, their shared passion for animal welfare creating a bond that transcended their individual roles. They organized puppy playtime sessions, transforming the clinic waiting room into a makeshift playground, where the pups could tumble and wrestle, their joyful yelps echoing through the building. They arranged adoption events, showcasing the puppies' unique personalities and charming antics to potential families, their hearts filled with hope that each pup would find a loving forever home. And they shared the puppies' progress on social media, their heartwarming posts and adorable photos capturing the attention of animal lovers across the country. The puppies, now thriving under the care of their extended family, became symbols of resilience and hope, their story a reminder of the power of compassion and the enduring strength of the human-animal bond. They were named after the virtues they embodied: hope, for their miraculous survival; faith, for the trust they placed in their rescuers; joy, for the happiness they brought to the community; grace, for their gentle spirits; and lucky, for the second chance they had been given. One by one, the puppies found their forever homes, their departures bittersweet moments filled with tears of joy and promises of continued visits. Hope, the smallest and most fragile of the litter, was adopted by an elderly couple, their gentle touch and quiet companionship a perfect match for her timid nature. Faith, the most adventurous, found a home with a family of avid hikers, her boundless energy and love for the outdoors a perfect fit for their active lifestyle. Joy, the most playful, charmed a young couple with her infectious enthusiasm and her love for cuddles. Grace, the most gentle, became a therapy dog, her calming presence bringing comfort and joy to patients in hospitals and nursing homes. And Lucky, the most resilient, found a home with a firefighter, his bravery and loyalty a reflection of the dog's own heroic spirit. As the puppies embarked on their new lives, their presence forever etched in the hearts of those who had cared for them, Emily and Sarah reflected on the journey they had shared, the challenges they had overcome, and the transformative power of compassion. They had witnessed the best of humanity, the collective spirit of a community united in its desire to protect the vulnerable, to offer second chances, and to celebrate the enduring bond between humans and animals. And as they stood on the porch of the clinic, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and purple, Rusty curled up at their feet, his presence a comforting reminder of the unwavering loyalty and unconditional love that had sparked this heartwarming tale. They knew that the story of the abandoned puppies would continue to inspire, a testament to the resilience of the spirit, the power of compassion, and the enduring hope that could be found even in the darkest of circumstances. The story of the abandoned puppies and their miraculous rescue resonated far beyond the borders of Willow Creek. News of their plight and the community's response spread through newspapers, television broadcasts, and social media, capturing the hearts of people across the country. Donations poured into the clinic, funding much-needed upgrades and expanding their capacity to care for animals in need. Volunteers flocked to offer their services, their time and dedication a testament to the power of compassion and the enduring human-animal bond. Emily and Sarah, overwhelmed by the outpouring of support, found themselves at the forefront of a movement, their story a beacon of hope in a world often marred by cruelty and indifference. They were invited to speak at conferences and community events, their voices sharing the story of the puppies and the transformative power of collective action. They emphasized the importance of responsible pet ownership, the need for spaying and neutering programs, and the critical role of animal shelters and rescue organizations in providing care and finding loving homes for abandoned and neglected animals. Their message resonated with audiences, inspiring countless individuals to open their hearts and homes to animals in need, to become advocates for animal welfare, and to contribute to the creation of a more compassionate world. The puppies, now thriving in their new homes, became ambassadors for animal rescue, their stories shared far and wide, their presence a reminder of the resilience of the animal spirit and the transformative power of love. Hope, the once timid puppy, blossomed into a confident companion, her gentle nature bringing comfort and joy to her elderly owners. Faith, the adventurous one, explored the mountains with her new family, her boundless energy a testament to her second chance at life. Joy, the playful pup, filled her home with laughter and warmth, her infectious enthusiasm a constant source of delight. Grace, the gentle soul, continued her work as a therapy dog, her calming presence bringing solace and comfort to those in need. And Lucky, the resilient survivor, became a symbol of courage and loyalty, his partnership with his firefighter owner a testament to the unwavering bond between humans and animals. The story of the abandoned puppies, once a tale of heartbreak and despair, had become a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of compassion and the enduring strength of the human-animal bond. It had ignited a spark of change, inspiring a community, a nation, and a world to embrace the responsibility of caring for those in need, to celebrate the resilience of the animal spirit, and to create a world where every creature, great and small, could find love, safety, and a place to call home. Years passed, and the story of the Willow Creek Five, as the rescued puppies had come to be known, became woven into the fabric of the town's identity. The once quiet community, now recognized for its compassion and dedication to animal welfare, attracted visitors from far and wide, eager to witness the transformation that had taken place. The clinic, expanded and renovated thanks to the generous donations that had poured in, became a model for animal care, its staff renowned for their expertise and compassion. Emily and Sarah, their names synonymous with animal rescue, continued their tireless work, their dedication unwavering, their hearts filled with gratitude for the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of countless animals. Rusty, now a senior dog, his muzzle frosted with white, his gait a bit slower, remained a beloved figure in the community, his presence a comforting reminder of the heroic act that had sparked this wave of compassion. He would often be found napping in a sunny patch of the clinic waiting room, his soft snores a lullaby for the anxious animals awaiting their turn with the veterinarian. He had become a symbol of resilience, his story a testament to the unwavering loyalty and unconditional love that could exist between humans and animals. Children would often approach him, their small hands gently stroking his fur, their eyes filled with admiration for the dog who had saved a life. Emily, her hair now streaked with silver, her face etched with the wisdom of experience, continued to find solace in her work, her heart filled with a quiet contentment. She had found her purpose in caring for the vulnerable, her life enriched by the countless animals she had helped heal and the community that had embraced her as one of their own. One day, a young woman with familiar eyes and a warm smile walked through the clinic doors, her presence stirring a wave of recognition in Emily's heart. It was Maggie, the woman who had abandoned the puppies all those years ago, her face now radiating a newfound confidence, her eyes filled with gratitude and a hint of remorse. She had turned her life around, finding stability and purpose in her role as a mother and a contributing member of the community. She had never forgotten the kindness Emily and Sarah had shown her, their compassion paving the way for her own redemption. She had come to thank them, her voice trembling with emotion as she recounted the impact their actions had had on her life. She had learned the value of responsibility, the importance of compassion, and the transformative power of second chances. Emily, her heart filled with a quiet joy, embraced Maggie, their shared tears a testament to the healing power of forgiveness and the enduring strength of the human spirit. They had both been changed by the events of that fateful winter day, their lives forever intertwined by the story of the abandoned puppies. And as they stood together in the bustling clinic, surrounded by the sounds of playful barks and contented purrs, they knew that the legacy of those 5 tiny lives would continue to ripple outwards, inspiring acts of kindness, fostering a deeper connection between humans and animals, and reminding them all of the enduring power of hope, even in the face of the harshest realities. The years continued to weave their tapestry of change and continuity over Willow Creek. The town flourished, its reputation as a haven for animals attracting new residents who shared its values of compassion and respect for all creatures. The clinic, a cornerstone of the community, expanded its services, offering not only veterinary care but also educational programs and outreach initiatives aimed at promoting responsible pet ownership and animal welfare. Emily, now a respected elder in the town, continued to be a guiding light for the clinic and the community. Her wisdom, born from years of experience and a deep understanding of the human-animal bond, was sought after by those seeking guidance on animal care, rescue efforts, and the delicate balance between humans and the natural world. Rusty, his once vibrant coat now a canvas of silver and white, his movements slowed by the passage of time, remained a cherished member of the community. He had become a living legend, his heroic act a tale whispered with reverence by the children of Willow Creek, his presence a comforting reminder of the enduring power of loyalty and unconditional love. He spent his days basking in the sunbeams that streamed through the clinic windows, his soft snores a lullaby for the anxious animals awaiting their turn with the veterinarian. He would occasionally join Emily on her walks through the town, his presence a beacon of calm and reassurance, his gentle spirit a testament to the transformative power of kindness. One winter evening, as the snow fell softly outside, blanketing the town in a pristine white, Emily sat by the fireplace, her gaze lost in the dancing flames, her mind filled with memories of the journey she had shared with Rusty and the puppies they had rescued. A sense of peace settled over her, a quiet contentment born from a life dedicated to compassion and service. She looked at Rusty, curled up at her feet, his breathing slow and steady, his presence a comforting warmth in the cozy room. She knew that their time together was drawing to a close, that the natural cycle of life was nearing its completion. But she also knew that their bond, forged through shared experiences and unwavering love, would endure beyond the physical realm, their connection a testament to the enduring power of the human-animal bond. As the night deepened, the fire dwindled, and the silence of the sleeping town enveloped the cottage. Rusty, his old body weary, his spirit at peace, closed his eyes for the last time, his final breath a soft sigh against the backdrop of the crackling embers. Emily, her heart heavy with grief but also filled with gratitude for the years they had shared, gently stroked his fur, her tears falling onto his silvered coat, her voice a soft whisper as she bid him farewell. She buried him beneath his favorite oak tree, a place where he had often chased squirrels and basked in the sun, a place that held the echoes of their shared laughter and the memories of their countless adventures. The town of Willow Creek mourned the loss of their beloved hero, their collective heart aching for the dog who had taught them the true meaning of compassion and loyalty. They held a memorial service in his honor, their stories and tributes a testament to the impact he had had on their lives. And as the years passed, the legend of Rusty, the dog who had saved a baby from the depths of despair, continued to inspire, his story a beacon of hope, a reminder of the enduring power of love and the transformative potential of second chances. His legacy lived on in the hearts of those he had touched, in the kindness they showed to others, and in the unwavering belief that even the smallest creature could make a world of difference.